Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. It always takes me like a few seconds to sit there and try to sort out this mess in a sense, right? Because I'm gonna start with Brooke for a hot minute. Rich, I feel like I am saying the same goddamn thing that I said yesterday, right? So I'll try not to repeat myself too often, even though it's like the show repeats itself every single damn day. But all all Brooke does is begs and pleads and tries to present her case. Ridge does not. Ridge barely says like two words. Right? He talked about Hope and her mess and stuff that was involved with her, and Brooke is like, okay, well let's just move past that. Okay, I don't think that's something you can just simply snap your fingers and say, well, let's just move past it. Right? Like that's just not how that works. But okay. She wants to sit there and focus on her relationship, saying that she misses him and everything. He's not saying a goddamn thing. I'm like, bro, you're working overtime for a man that won't even sit there and even remotely start to push towards your way, right? And she's getting all close to him. She's trying to kiss him. He's just standing there like you're putting all this effort into this man and he don't seem like he really cares. And this makes sense to you. And I feel like there's a point where Taylor comes in and I'm like, well, doormat number one and doormat number two. Which one are you gonna pick? Right? And while this is going on, did he not remember that he has a thing that's going on with Taylor? Or was that just forgettable? Right? Really makes you sit there and think like, damn. I mean, I don't even like I don't really respect Taylor like that. But I'm like, you, if you're going to be with Taylor, why are you allowing this woman to be all up on you? Like, seriously, right? And it was only because Steffi, when Taylor walked into the room and Steffi talked about Brooke trying to sort things out, or maybe trying to get Hope her job back, or maybe that she wanted something completely different that had nothing to do with Hope. She knew. And I'm surprised she didn't sit there and even call Taylor, be like, hey, listen, just that you know, Brooke is Smith, you're trying to get your man back. Might want to go in there and handle this ish. He said it like they talked for like a couple of minutes about the whole Hope and everything like that. But I'm like, you've been wanting your parents to get back together for a half minute. You just now mention the fact that Brooke is in the room with Taylor, what is in the room with Rich. There's a point where they talk about her taking a position. And him still seems to say, well, that was an act of betrayal. I'm like, you ungrateful at. Of course, Taylor comes into the room. She's like, I see what you're doing. And Brooke doesn't even deny it. Brooke turns around. It's like, you can't have both of us. Who are you going to pick? This is all he does. This is all he does. Bro, listen, this is the fate of your happiness. Whatever you want to sit there and do, both of these women sit there looking at you like, and the thing is, they're both talking, right? Taylor's like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to be all desperate or whatever. They're going back and forth. Rich is not saying a goddamn thing. He's not sitting there saying, well, Taylor, I really want to be with you. Brooke, you gotta sit there and get out of here. He's not sitting there saying, Taylor, listen, I mean, we had some fun times, but my heart is with my destiny. Um, Brooke, he's not saying anything. He's just standing there just watching those two idiots, those two stupid dingbats fight over him. Like you just get off on this, don't you? It's just a massive ego boost for you at this point, right? I, I don't. My God. And then we'll get back to part two of Hope Logan showing her goddamn true colors. And there's some bonuses there too. Because not only that, but she is refusing to take accountability for anything. For anything. She's lashing out at him since this thing is over, and you screw me over. You over. Wow, wow. And hold on. Hold on. Let me read some of this stuff. And then called him a traitor. Called this mother a traitor. The same guy who extended your line to a point where he got you back on. He reinstated your line, your failing line that clearly no one cares about. He said what we did was bad. I mean, what did we do? I mean, what you did. I'm like, oh, I know this chick did. I was like, I know this chick did not just. You just sat there and said, well, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I mean, you did that. I just supported you. You knew what was going on was wrong. He felt guilty about that. You didn't care about his feelings. You cared about your own selfish, self-centered ass feelings and how it benefited you. Hell, even Monique at one point was like, Carter should have said that. Carter should have been like, listen, you're failing me up until it stopped benefiting you. Because everybody can clearly see that, right? But for some odd reason, Carter is an idiot. Carter is an absolute moron. I've, I've seen some stupid men before, and again, this just goes right back to like, God damn, you always gotta sit there and show men at their absolute worst at times. Like, I mean, hell, even when people sit there and say he's simping for her and everything like that, I'm like, she's pretty. She ain't worth simping over. If we're just gonna go off of that alone, but just in general, bro, you can't sit there and see that she don't give a damn about your feelings whatsoever. What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, what is wrong with you? Okay, all right. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. The point is, he snit this saying he loves her. She snit this saying you ain't ish, and yeah, that's pretty much where it goes. And also, Daphne does not want Steffi to sit there and talk about the plan. Because, she has feelings for him and everything. Yeah, I feel like that's about it for the most part. The majority of it, that's it. Now, I'm not doing a live stream tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. Doing all 5 of the soaps, talking about them, talking about today's episodes as well as tomorrow's episodes. Usual time, you know how we do. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.